Here's Penny Wong explaining they had a very small window and they took the opportunity.
We will provide information to people in Israel when we have the opportunity. Obviously, it's a very fluid situation. We had a small window yesterday, so we took that opportunity to move a small group. The department is working on trying to assist more people over the next 24 hours.
Be pretty frustrating if you're an Aussie and you're getting that kind of assistance. But I've got to be honest, Caroline, if you go to Israel, as we have, you know you're going to a country which at any moment could combust with war breaking out. I think it's a bit rich to get angry at the Australian government for not looking after you. You knew very well when you went there that this was a very real possibility, surely.
Well, I don't think that anyone necessarily expected Israel to start attacking Iran this week, in the past week. I mean, some people were saying even the US administration didn't know, which we all find that hard to believe, especially after recent events. So I don't think that's particularly fair. I mean, and in fairness, over the entire 70-year history or so of Israel, it's always been a country that could erupt at any time.
That's my point.
You know, which is your point. And there's always terrorist attacks. If you're going to visit, there always comes something of a risk. But, and I do encourage people to visit. I mean, I haven't gone since October 7 because I've got 2 little kids at home and I can't in good conscience, as much as I'd like to see for myself, especially as a journalist, especially as someone whose family has had come from Israel. Some of my family, I really would love to go back, but I don't want to take that risk right now. Having said that, I think that if I was there, I would have my bags packed. I'd be ready to go at any moment because you are now in a war zone. And if your country can evacuate you, 55 minutes is not a lot of time. Israel is a very small country geographically. You want to be ready to go at any point. So people who say, well, we didn't have time to pack, we didn't have time to shower, we didn't have time to say goodbye, just get out of there. Just take the opportunity. But it does remind me of the swim club that my kids used to go to. Very, very poor conduct there, and they would send an email on the morning, half an hour before swim class, and babies pooed in the pool, don't come, its classes are off, and we'd turn up and they'd be like, we sent you an email half an hour ago. I'm like, thanks very much, I didn't even see the email.
I think most of those people are now working for DFAT. I was in Israel about 8 years ago, and I was talking to the tour guide, and I remarked that I've been to New York, I've been to London. I never felt so safe as walking through the streets of Jerusalem in the wee hours of the morning. And he said to me, James, you're never going to get mugged in Jerusalem. You're never going to get beaten up. You might get blown up by a bomb. And we both laughed, but we laughed because we understood it's kind of true. So I think people know when they go there, that's the risk. But when DFAT pull stunts like that, it does make you wonder, seriously, who's organising this circus?
Yeah, it definitely is always a risk you take, but I think it's more just the incompetence of our government that's frustrating.
Well, and how can they get 3,000 people, nearly 3,000 from Gaza on visitor visas here in next to no time, and they can't save Australians who are in a democratic country and in a war zone they didn't know was going to erupt?